Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Sanganage Cloud Solution. So today we are going to learn about how to call Apex action into the screen flow and how to get the response back from Apex class to the screen flow. Okay. So for that, let's we are creating one flow, screen flow, that is flow. Here you can see for this operation we are using the screen flow. So here I am selecting screen flow. Screen flow. So here you can see two elements, that is screen flow and end. So it is initial level of our flow. So here our first operation is we are sending input to our Apex class and we are getting the response from the Apex class to our screen flow. So how this operation will work? Okay, so here we are using Salesforce screen flow and Apex class. Okay, so let's open developer console because we have to send input to our Apex class. So here we are creating an Apex class, that is like I'm getting greetings. Okay, greeting. What name we can say that greeting flow action. Okay, greetings flow action. So here Apex class is created, and you know that whenever we have to call any Apex class or Apex class into Salesforce Flow, that time we need to use one annotation, that is invocable method. So here I am adding invocable method annotation, invocable method. Okay, we can also give the label for that, that is a greeting message. Okay, just add the method, that is public static. We are sending the string like first name, for example, and from Apex class we need return the response. Okay, so what will be the return response? The return response data type will be the string. Okay, so here I am using return type is string. Okay, get return response, and we are sending string list string. So here we are give the name, that is first name. Okay, see, invocable method only contains string input parameter into its method. Without string, we cannot use any other input parameter over here, like ID, means like map set. Okay, only list should be there for the invocable method. And the another and also another thing is one Apex class should contains only one invocable method. So two invocable methods are not allowed in one single Apex class. Okay, so please keep these things into your mind. Okay, so we are creating return type. Here we made our method as a return type for the list of strings. So we are creating one list of string to send to store our response. Okay, so greetings. Okay, I'm just keeping this new list of string. Okay, so here we are using, we are sending the first name. This first name means what? Whatever the input we are sending to this Apex class by using our screen flow. Okay, this will become here. Okay, so here we are using the list of string which is contains the first names. So I am just looping over here, and we are sending the string response to our flow by using this also. Okay, we are also sending this name into the response, that yes, I got this name from your side. Okay, so create a for loop on this list of string. Okay, and after that here we also created this list of string. So add this elements. So here hello name, welcome to Salesforce. Get into string. Okay, save this, and we have to make return statement. Return this greeting. Okay, so here you can see we created one Apex class which is contains a list, which is contains one method which is a which method returning list of string. Okay, so we are using this Apex class to get back response to our Salesforce flow, and we are sending input to this class by using the screen flow. So let's go to our screen flow. Here our screen flow is there. So the first thing, we have to send the input to that method, that is first name. Okay, so here I am adding one screen. We need to be add one screen which is give the provision to add one input text, that is first name. Okay, there's a label that is intern name, giving the name for this window greeting action. That's it, greeting action. Hiding this below buttons, finish, only one is there. Okay, so greeting action. So this is one screen here we are added for input field. Okay, we are using this field as a input. Okay, so now the next step is get action. Okay, now we are getting action. So these are the different types of actions over here. Okay, so to call Apex class into our Salesforce screen flow or record trigger flow, we use this action element always. So actions contains different types of actions. You can see here number of actions are there. Okay, so here we are using the Apex action. Here we can directly search for our or the name of our class. Okay, what is the name of our class? That is greetings. This available? No. So let's refresh. I'm saving this flow, that is creating response flow. Okay, refreshing this one. Okay, so this is refresh. Here I am searching. Yes, here you can see the greeting message. This is our Apex class. Okay, just call the action, just give the label, that is a greeting Apex action. Okay, so here you can see that is first name is what? It is the input parameter of that method, this one. Okay, when we are setting the value over here, that time just go to the screen here. Once you click on here, you are able to see that greeting actions. Click here, and here you can find the intern name. Just click on this. So whenever we are inserting any value into that screen, okay, so this value going to be here. Okay, and after that we are looping on that value, and we are also sending this value back with this message. Okay, so we are sending return also, return greetings. This much of sentence we are sending in return to our screen flow. So we need to also handle this return into our screen flow. So what we can do over here, here you can see few output resource. Okay, click here manually, just create one resource like variable. Okay, we can set here that response. Okay, response message at a type text. Yes, I'm making it available for input output, and done. Okay, so here now what happened, we are sending input to our Apex method by using this set input values, and we are fetching or we are catching the return response from that Apex class in here few output resources. Here we are created one custom variable, text variable, and we are storing that that response here, okay, uh, into that response message. So next step is we have to show that return response on the screen. So I am here adding another screen, getting display text, okay, using this one. So giving the name response message screen. Here you can see the input resource option. Click over here. Here, see this variable response message. Just click here. I'm hiding this buttons. Okay, this one button. Give the name, that is response success screen. And done. Okay, then save. Close saving. Okay, so this error is also gone. Now just check here. We are created one Apex class and one screen flow. Here we have to send input to our Apex class, and also on the same time we have to get the response from that Apex class and to show that response into our screen flow. Okay, so here how many elements are added or used? That is screen, then Apex action, and then another one is screen. Okay, so two screen and one Apex action over here. So with this screen we are sending input to our Apex class, and after that we are calling the Apex class. Here set input values, we are setting as a input parameter, that is enter name, and we are storing this response from the Apex class into that response message variable. And after that, whatever the response or whatever the values are coming into that response message, we are showing that message into that into this next screen. Okay, so let's debug this. Here run. Okay, so here we have to put our values. Now I am inserting values Sanganaki cloud solution. Okay, so click on next. Once I click on next, the time Apex class will call, this value is going to be as a input string into that Apex class, and this Apex class will give the return response. Okay, the screen here you can see hello Sanganaki cloud solutions, welcome to the Salesforce. Okay, so whatever the operations are happening here, that we use screen flow to send the input to our Apex class. Okay, on same time we are getting the response in return from the Apex class, and we are showing that response onto our screen into this screen flow. Okay, so these are common operations we are using the screen flow. Okay, so this same method is also there. Here we use a screen flow, we can make the same for the record trigger flows also. Okay, we know that whenever we are work on the Apex classes, invoking other Apex classes into each other, and we are getting responses into the return from that Apex classes to use that response with the same class. Okay, so like the same operations we are performing by using the flow. Okay, I hope that you will understand this all concept. If you have any doubt, please mention in the comment box. Please, thank you, and please subscribe to our channel. Thanks.